The fifth element of hip-hop.
Ayo, 5, that be the element. DJ beats repelling it, turning it up for the fresh, flying, intelligent grooves that move.
I always say that because, you know, intro. The first time I heard your music was the VH1 Storytellers joint.
Yeah.
That's my song. So it's
yeah, a lot of people fuck with that song though.
Yeah, it's the beat. I mean, that's probably still one of my favorite Charles beats. Like,
yeah. That wasn't even Charles beat. That was yeah, that was an Outkast instrumental.
Wow, because it's funny. I'm on the internet yesterday. I'm on Too Dope, and they're like, yo, you know, Charles did. I'm like, it sounded funny, but I was like, I don't know. So that was out. What song was that?
That was VH1 Storytellers.
Wow.
By Outkast, yeah, right? Yeah.
Raekwon.
Yeah.
Raekwon. Oh. Yeah. So we're gonna get into that real quick.
Alright.
VH1 Storytellers.
It's off the Sonic and Tails mixtape.
Show Tufli. Yeah, that's an old joint.
Never came out.
Was that was
we did that
right?
one day, yeah.
Alright, man. VH1 Storytellers. Show Tufli. Charles Hamilton. Alright, so I got like Double XL freshman. We all know what kind of buzz that creates. 2011 is coming up. We all been hearing names floating around, you know, Vado, who we gonna talk about.
What do you think will be on it besides yourself?
I think Vado's gonna be on it.
Right.
Who else? Big Crit.
Yeah. Oh,
you said that
my
too.
man said Crit. That's my boy.
I don't know. Name some people. I can't think of everybody.
I think Mac Miller too.
Mac Miller might. Yeah, he might. Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. Who else? We had like a whole list of people that we thought.
He touched it. He knows Kendrick Lamar, Big Crit, Mac Miller. I think XV should be on there.
Yeah.
Of course, Show.
I think XV should have been on it last year.
Last year. I've been hearing his, right. It's the same thing. Like, I hear people say Corey Gunn should be on it. Corey Guns ain't new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Corey's not new.
But at the same time, they had dudes like Currency on there. Yeah. By the time they put Currency on there, my man was 3 albums in. You know what I'm saying? So, the way they do it.
And Wiz on there, was it?
Right. Right. You reached out to Wiz the other day. Is there any?
Yeah, I reached out to Wiz because it's like I be getting so many mentions of people wanting to hear Show and Wiz songs. Right. So it's like, yeah, like a lot of people mention like, oh, Wiz and Show should do a track, that'd be crazy, whatever. So like I let it rock for a little while, and I just like never said nothing, never even retweeted, nothing like. But it was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just reach out to him and see what happened. Like, but that didn't really happen. But it's cool. I'm gonna just keep proving myself. Eventually, everybody gonna reach out to me. That's what happened to him.
Yep.
Pretty much. Dude been rapping
now
since
he on everything.
Yeah, he been
rapping. Now he's doing 6 and Parker joint. Not too long ago, the Two Fly Tuesday joint with J Mills Rock Band.
Yeah, a lot of people I know was listening to that. Like, people not even in New York.
Yeah, like that created a lot of buzz. So how'd that come about?
Basically the same thing. Like Mills heard the joints with Vado.
Right.
I actually a long time ago when I first met Vado and Mills, it was in a cipher. Me, Charles, and Vado and Mills had a cipher. Right. My man Scarell.
When was this?
This was like summer of 08.
Yeah.
Like a while ago. Yeah. Like we had a cipher. This was in Charles' first guy's deal. Like first was about to get signed.
Yeah.
And we had a cipher with them. And, like that's when Mills first came up to me. Like, yo, cause I'm some dude. I dress different. You know, like. I'm not hood, so he wasn't expecting to hear no fire from me. So he came up to me after, he was like, yo, I ain't even know, man. He was fucking nice. Like, man, he just been fucking me since then. We finally got a beat. I've been looking for a beat to get Mills on for a while, bro. We finally got the beat. Shalik did it. So he fucked with it. He laid it down. King Studio laid it down.
Yo, speaking of Shalik, we talking about the whole Demevolist movement. How that began, you know, back in high school. It was you, Charles, Young Nate, you know, these dudes. Like, we know y'all broke up, but like, let's talk about real quick, like how y'all went from doing mixtapes together to, you know, everybody branching off into their own solo shit.
Basically, I'm still cool with everybody. Like, I'm still cool with everybody. I just did a joint with Nate like last week. So it's like the situation. It was a lot of. It was a lot of different relationships with different people. People had their own problems with certain people within the clique. It wasn't really nothing crazy, but it was just like, it just came to a point where the situation we had, the studio we had, and the opportunity we had to be together and record together all the time, it just like, it disappeared. So like, everybody had to find their own means of like getting in the studio and doing songs. So basically, that's how everybody went their own way. It wasn't like people. It wasn't like we was beefing with each other, so we just like broke up. It's not like that, because we all cool at the end of the day. We just don't see each other, or we don't be with each other as much as we used to, just because of our situation and our recording situation and shit like that. So it wasn't really no real breakup. Like, it was just circumstances just forced people to go different ways in their life.
Alright, so we'll be back talking with Show Tufli. About to get to the Show Tufli featuring Vado. The Block. It's on. Just throw it up.
Alright.
Alright, yeah.
Basically, the song was my song, but Mill, when it was done, Mills fucked with it so much that he wanted to put it on his mixtape. So, but it wasn't done yet. Like, my third verse hadn't been finished. Like, I had did something to it, but I didn't know if I was gonna keep it. So I just gave him the one with the 2 verses. Put it on his mixtape.
We'll get to that right now. Shalik did this joint.
Yeah.
Crazy beat. Alright, Rock Man, Show Tufli, J Mills.
Yeah, we got more cash to pour. Blind by the allure. My haters grow more. Trying hard to ignore. They mad.